second. It's a beautiful morning on the farm. It's 44 degrees. Pressure's awesome. It's a 30.34. We're in a new spot, but it won't be new long because of them doing this select cut we took down 10 stands yesterday, and both blinds all on the south side. And I think they're starting over there first because at the arch plot it's all flagged off, so I'm assuming that's where the mill site's going to be. With that being said, we're at this new spot we called the Gap. We had a wild game camera right under this stand. Now AM pictures weren't that good, PM pictures were really good. So if we don't kill this morning, we're coming back here tonight. Now, with that being said, it's supposed to be east-southeast wind. I just checked it, it is northwest. I checked it before I walked in and the wind was good. I checked it now it's northwest, which is bad. But I'm not playing this get into my stand, get out of my stand crap that I did on like Sunday and Monday, so I'm not doing that. But we're gonna keep our eyes peeled. When we've been in this corner here turkey hunting, it always seems like we have deer walking to the west. So I'm kind of hoping that's what's going to be the case, that we'll get those deer coming from the west, or coming from the east, walking west back to bed. So that's what I'm hoping. So hopefully we'll get to hear this bear growl. I'm exhausted from taking all them stands down yesterday, so we'll see what happens. We're sitting on this big bean field, so there's a clear cut to my left about 300 yards. So I'm kind of hoping they were over there and they're working their way back here to bed. So we'll see what happens. So stay tuned. Alright, welcome back, guys. It's 8 o'clock. Still haven't seen anything. The wind is finally right. It's finally a southeast, which is perfect for this set. If we don't kill this morning, I have one more stand to take down on the south side at the arch plot. And then I'm going to head home, but I will come back to this spot in the evening. We had really good wild game pictures here almost every evening. So the only issue is I do have a trail right below me, and the wind would be blowing right to it. And there were pictures of deer coming from there, but most of the deer were coming from the west and walking the bean field. So that's kind of what I'm anticipating and what I'm hoping for. So we'll have to see what happens. I really want to get a doe down. I'd like to get 2 doe down by Sunday so I could start moving some stands around. So because like I said, I think they are starting on the south side, I'm pretty sure. So our north side stand should be good for at least our rut vacation. So, but we'll see what happens. But we'll be right back here tonight, and I gotta remember to bring my harness. I got up in the tree and went to harness up, and I somehow forgot. I don't like that. I'm getting too old to be in a stand without one. So, but we'll be heading out here probably in about an hour, and then like I said, we'll probably come back out here right around 4:30, 5 o'clock. So stay tuned. Well, welcome back. Welcome afternoon, whatever you want to call it. It's about 4:45, 10 to 5, somewhere in there. We're back in the set, same set. We still have a south-southeast wind, which is perfect for the set. And like I said, we did have good wild game pictures of evening pictures right here. Now, with that being said, when I was walking down here, everybody is clear cutting around here. I don't know what the deal is. Price of lumber must be through the roof, but they're clear cutting next door. So I don't know if that's going to affect. Now, they're not cutting right this minute, but when I was walking down, I mean, everything's knocked down back there, and so I don't know. But Goals try to whack a doe tonight, I hope. You know, we got plenty of wild game pictures of does walking through here with some fawns, so hopefully we get a crack at a doe and get some venison in the freezer here before the weekend, and hopefully get to hear this bear growl. It is currently 74 degrees. Like I said, south-southeast wind, pressure's a 30.3, so pressure's really good. It's supposed to drop down to about 52, 53 tonight, so we should see some deer, I hope. I hope. So we'll see what happens, but stay tuned. Alright guys, welcome back. I thought I seen something up about 300 yards from here up on the wood line. There's a doe with 2 fawns. And of course they come out, they're way out, but I'm happy I got to see some deer tonight at least. So it's still early, it's only about 20 after 6, so we have plenty of time. So got well over an hour, so we'll see if anything else comes out and works this edge, because like I said, we had a lot of wild game pictures, so hopefully we'll get something else to come in closer. So we'll see what happens. It's finally starting to cool off a little bit. It's right around 70 right now, but as soon as that sun dips down, it's going to cool off pretty quick, so stay tuned.